On this day in 1987, Celtic beat Aberdeen 1-0 at Dens Park in the second replay of their Scottish Cup third-round tie. The Scottish Cup third-round draw in January 1987 paired the 1985 and 1986 winners in what was undoubtedly the tie of the round on Sunday the 1st of February. With Graham Souness's Rangers knocked out by Hamilton Accies at Ibrox the day before, the winner of the Aberdeen Celtic tie would be firm favourites to win the tournament. The match would probably not have gone ahead if it had not been selected to be shown live on television, and on an ice rink of a pitch, Celtic went in at half-time 2-0 up with goals from Alan McInally and a Brian McClure penalty. To the despair of the travelling support, an all-too-familiar defensive frailty saw that lead wiped out by the 73rd minute, and a midweek replay was required at Celtic Park. The replay at a bitterly cold Celtic Park saw Celtic squander several good chances, in particular a bad miss from Paul McStay right in front of goal late in the game. With the teams still locked at 0-0 after extra time, the replay was arranged for Dens Park on Wednesday the 9th of February. The teams had now played each other 6 times that season, and all 6 had ended in draws, with Celtic knocking Aberdeen out of the League Cup only on penalties. The tension was palpable ahead of the third match, and Davy Hay was keeping his cards very close to his chest, refusing to name a team until shortly before kick-off. He told the Evening Times of the 9th of February, "There is no doubt that both teams are apprehensive about one another, and there is a good chance that we could have extra time again. We are at our best going forward, but then again, Aberdeen are at their best defending. It will take a real team effort to take us through tonight." Conditions were atrocious once again. Ian Paul reporting in the Glasgow Herald of the 10th of February. The ice rink of Sunday, when the teams drew 2-2, was followed by the good going of Wednesday, when they drew 0-0, and last night, as the rains came down, it was decidedly heavy going. In a relentless downpour, Celtic lined up Bonner, McGrain, Rogan, Aitken, White, Grant, McClure, McStay, Johnston, McInally, McLeod, subs McGee, Smith. With 21,000 in attendance, it took the aggregate attendance for the 3 matches to over 100,000, and a Paul McStay-inspired Celtic attacked from the start. Chances were passed up by McClure, Johnston and McInally before they took the lead after a quarter of an hour. Chick Young wrote in the Evening Times of the 10th of February, "I doubt if you will see a classier effort all season than the 15th minute production of Soccer Surgery, which carved open the Aberdeen defence and snipped Ian Porterfield's claim to an unbeaten record. The executioner was Brian McClure, but the engineer-in-chief was Paul McStay, producing, on the night on which Graham Souness made a declaration of intent not to play for Scotland, a performance of true international class. He ran at the Dons' defence, checked, and then supplied McClure with a glorious little reverse ball at the edge of the area. Given McClure's killer instinct, it was football's equivalent of handing Clyde Barrow a sawn-off shotgun. McClure slid a powerful first-time shot low past Leighton to score the only goal of the match. Celtic continued to dominate until the interval, but Aberdeen put up a much better fight in the second half after Peter Weir replaced Bobby Connor. Despite this, it was only in the closing minutes that they really threatened, and right at the death, almost snatched an equaliser. Alex Cameron reported in the Daily Record of the 10th of February, "Despite the dominance of Celtic for most of the match, it almost ended in a shock draw when second-half substitute Peter Weir shot with his right foot and Pat Bonner one-handed it away." It was a magnificent save by Bonner and ensured, finally, a first win in the fixture in the 7th meeting of the teams that season. The Daily Record's Ian Broadley reported the following day, "Celtic preserved an amazing record when they set up a cracking 4th round cup tie against Hearts by beating Aberdeen 1-0 at Dens Park last night. They have never lost a second Scottish Cup replay in their 99-year history."